right, and that means it's Monday night in the NFL here on EA Sports.
One team's on a roll here, a 3-game winning streak, and things are starting to click, Phil.
Yeah, when you're on a roll, Jim, and you've won a few games in a row, your confidence level, it's just through the roof. And even when you get behind, you go, no big deal. We got that confidence inside. We've done it before. We'll do it again. I think they're a very dangerous team here today.
And with that kick, we're underway. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the wide receiver in motion. First down at the 20. Coleman's tackled down at the 24. Now, here's a look at the Chargers offense. A coach's dream a week ago, as this team never turned over the football once.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down.
Coleman's got it on the handoff.
Always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
First down here after the run.
Coleman's going to secure the handoff.
And he's tackled at the 32-yard line. This defensive front is so often disruptive and in the quarterback space.
The Chargers decked out in a lot of pink, and we see pink throughout the building. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the NFL. The Chargers from the 32. Cameron Jordan hunts him down and makes him pay.
Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him.
Third down. Looking long. And so now they'll call on Kern to punt the football. Looking for a lane on the return.
And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line.
That return's good for about 7. The Colts snap it at the 36. Here's the quick toss. Williams is the one who brings him to the ground. Now Here's a look at the Colts offense. Last week, they never turned the football over once.
Second down following the run.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
And Ingram's got it on the toss.
As we get a look at the defensive starters, these linebackers will be counted on today to make plays in the running and passing games.
The Colts are at the line facing third down, which was not an issue for them last week as they converted a number of times in crucial situations.
3rd and 4.
Gets the handle here.
Williams there to take it down.
What a job by the offensive line that time. This running back hit the hole at full speed, and the defense had very little time to react. And that's how he got in the secondary, made a couple guys miss, and gets down there and gets a long run.
The offense back to the line of scrimmage after going for more than 40 yards on the previous play. First down following the long play.
Ready, kill.
Will go ground. Run it right.
First down by the offense in the red zone, and, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
Just a yard out.
Looks like they're in press coverage here.
So first and goal to go. Fullback takes the handoff.
That's second down coming up.
Defense crowding the line of scrimmage. Look out. This could be a blitz.
They'll run it off the toss. Runs it in for the touchdown.
Not everybody's able to run the football in near the goal line for scores anymore in the offense. It's just too hard. But this offense, tough. The offensive line, give them credit. They gave the running back enough room, and he got in there for the score.
And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Chargers heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative. Get the defense off guard. Make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity. Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Dobson has the catch.
And Gay's going to make the tackle.
After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way.
The defensive line saw something the offense is doing. Look at them, all shifting to the right.
Coleman's handed the football. And Gay's there that time for the tackle.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
The Chargers will take the snap from the 45. Perry's the one who made the big stop. The Chargers have it at the 44.
Could have been intercepted.
Well, the defense has got to be happy about this situation. Anytime early in the game you get an offense at 3rd and long, you are looking to make a play and get things rolling on your side.
looking at third down. The Chargers at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. Did not get both feet down. That was very short work for the offense as the defense steps. You knew that. So the challenge pays off. The referee overturns the play.
Yeah, good challenge by the coach that time, Jim. The evidence was clear. And always, I think when you're a head coach in the NFL, you better have a trusted friend up there to tell you, watch the TV, and let you know when the challenge. Good job by the head coach.
The Chargers don't want any part of punting the football. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Coleman's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. The Chargers will look to get to the 45 to pick up a first down.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
The Chargers turn the ball over on downs.
You know you got a good defense when you can hit the quarterback and sack him when you're only sending your defensive front in no blitzers.
The Colts offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence. The quarterback's throwing it well. This is a very good game so far.
Breeze going to take the snap from the shotgun to Crabtree. And Crabtree's tackled down at the 29. That's his first reception today. Welcome back to this defensive showdown. This is third down. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. He's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. He'll try this one from 43. And he converts here on the field goal try. The lead is now growing with that field goal. Still plenty of time to get back into this one, but there needs to be a mental shift.
Well, yeah, they'd like that. I know one thing. The team that just kicked the field goal, they are imposing their will on their opponents, and now you've got to find a way to, like you said, shift this around and get it back in your favor. Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
First down at the 21. Bryant's got it on a pass that had some heat. And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. It's complete to Martavis Bryant. The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. Halfback sent in motion.
The Chargers take it from the 43. Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete.
Sims is not able to come up with the catch. And a lot of times when you see a receiver drop a pass, they take their eyes off it. That's one thing. Or they're just trying to get it in their hands too quick. Why? Because they're trying to make some yards after the catch. That was the problem that time.
The Chargers come to the line. First down marker is at the 48.
The wide receiver in motion.
The Chargers take it from the 43. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. Coming to the line of scrimmage, right at midfield. First down at the 50. Coleman's going to take the handoff now. Second down.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Second down and 9.
Going deep. Hauls it in. What a Coleman, what a catch. That's his first reception today. Stepping up to the line at the 10-yard line.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. And that's a touchdown, and they inch closer.
That touchdown here about halfway through the second quarter is exactly what this team needed, having trailed throughout, now finally getting back into it, Phil.
Yeah, they needed something to happen to get their football team rolling, and that's what they got. That quick score, man, that lifts the spirits of everybody. Let's see if the defense can go out there and do their job now.
Ready to step up and send this one down to the end zone.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Colts offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked. Defense is crowding the line of scrimmage. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
The Colts have it at the 24. And now here's the toss. Picks up about 5.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards. The defensive line is now all spreading out.
And the immediate handoff to the fullback.
First down, offense readying for the snap. First and 10.
Toss play. Williams there to take him down.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
The Colts have it at the 39.
Another carry here.
He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
Oh, you see the linebackers moving around. I think they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
Muscles through the defender. Freeman, that time on the tackle.
The Colts offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
The Colts moving inside the 20 and the red zone. Last week, they just feasted on that part of the field.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half.
Only 9 yards to go. First and goal from the 9.
Tyler Eifert has the grab.
Coming to the line at the 8.
Playing press coverage to the outside.
Breeze with the handoff. They jam it in on the goal line. Touchdown.
Well, when the offense goes in there and scores again to increase their lead, it's got to give a lot of confidence to the defense. Now can they go out there and do their job?
Dan Carpenter readying his team for the kickoff.
He'll take it from the 1. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. Taylor's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. First down at the 22. Finds his mark. And Gaze in on the tackle. The Chargers trail here in the first half, Phil, but you can't say there aren't some positives here. Taylor's been dropping back and finding targets so far.
Yeah, you're saying it right. They are behind, but it's not the fault of the offense. The offensive line giving this quarterback protection, and when you give him time, he's one of the best in the NFL.
As his target. Coleman's tackled down at the 32.
Well, that's a great feeling, isn't it, for an offense to throw a short pass to the running back and get a long gain. This guy is in there because he can run it, he can catch it, and he can make things happen.
Taylor's completion percentage, 70% on the day.
Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
The line of scrimmage, the 32-yard line. The Chargers come out in a bunch set. The Chargers from the 32. Taylor's on the move. He robs him of the interception. He turns around and defends the pass.
But Jim, now it's time. Even though it's third long, you can't be over there, playing it safe. That has not worked for you. Time to call a play, take a chance and get that football down the field.
Third and 10 coming up. The Chargers from the 32.
Dobson on the receiving end. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
The Chargers signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. From the red zone. Taylor's going to be in the pistol here.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
It's incomplete. Just can't hold on that time.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
Taylor's completion percentage, 60% on the day. First and goal. The give. Coleman's marked down after a gain of 4. The Chargers pushing towards the end zone here, partner.
Yeah, Jim, they're trying to get back in the game. And what I want to see here, I want to see some creativity on the offensive side to get this team back in the game.
Second and goal from the 2-yard line. Picked up a couple that time. The Chargers call a timeout here. They have 0 timeouts remaining. Ready for intermission. First, one more play. Third and goal. Touchdown, and they get one back. A touchdown right before halftime, and Phil, perhaps that momentum will carry over to the second half.
Shoot, it changed everything. I mean, look at them. They're excited, and just how you and I are looking at the game is going to change, or has changed quite a bit. What a job finding a way to get a touchdown and get this game close.
The Colts are ready to return the kick.
He's going to be tackled right around the 42-yard line. The first half is complete. Larry Ridley is ready to take things over back in our studios. And you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. With this kick, the second half is underway. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Colts offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down.
Drew Brees has it under center.
Mark Ingram carries the football. And that's a 2-yard gain. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Ingram's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain.
On the way, third down. Press coverage all the way. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Then picks up about 3.
Games in the NFL can hinge on third and short. Who can pick them up and who can stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the third and short run, and now it's fourth down.
The Colts will go for it here on fourth down and a short yardage situation. The Colts will take the snap from the 35. Still powering ahead. Breaks free. The Colts turn the ball over on downs.
Well, when you're winning in a tight game in the second half, I don't know about going forward on fourth down. That was a big decision. It could come back to really haunt them.
The Chargers will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays. They keep the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see them march down here and score again.
Great starting field position for the offense.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
And Gay's there to make the tackle.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch him.
Taylor's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
They motion the receiver around to the other side.
Handoff made. Sims is tackled right at the 28.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. After that penalty, it's now 2nd and 14.
Taylor's setting up now in the pistol.
The wide receiver shifting around in motion.
The Chargers take it from the 38. Aaron Dobson is the target and makes the catch.
When you play zone coverage, the quarterback might have to hold the football just a little longer. But these guys nowadays, when you play zone, they know how to throw and catch and get it done.
Third down now.
Coleman's got it on the handoff.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
And it fires the football team up. The defense, third and short. They stop the run. Keeps the offense short of the first down, and look at the excitement on the defensive side.
The quarterback motions the wide receiver.
The Chargers will take the snap from the 25. Fires met after a gain of 3.
The Chargers just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. They're going to try to catch the defense off guard as they line up in the Wildcat. Reaches out and snatches it. Second down coming up. They bring in the extra tight end.
Here's the quick toss. Flag is out.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask. Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, You're thinking touchdown in these situations.
Here comes the wide receiver in motion. First and goal from the 8. And that's good for only a yard or 2.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Stepping up to the line at the 6-yard line.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Second and goal from the 6. The reception by Martavis Bryant.
They bring him to the turf.
When you get third goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Breaking huddle at the 6.
Hey, how about that? The defensive line, everybody's shifting to the left. I think they're expecting a run.
Here comes a field goal try to tie the game. And converts on the 3.
There's no sign that anyone's going to pull away, Phil, as that field goal has tied it late in the third quarter.
I think that's evident, Jim, that this game is going to go down to the wire, and it makes every decision and every play very critical.
The Colts offense is back on the field, Phil. Of course, their last drive ended with that very curious decision to go for it on 4th down in their own territory.
Well, I just wonder, what is it with the coach that he just hates the word punt? Because it was an obvious punting situation, and you go for it, so you're going to pay the price for making bad decisions.
Yeah, what were they thinking there?
Well, Jim, we'll never know, and I don't know if I want to know.
First down at the 20. Ends up picking up 3 yards.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Second down and 7.
They'll run it here.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
The Colts are still in possession as we get this final quarter underway.
It'll be 3rd down. Looks like they're in press coverage here.
The Colts get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. First down at the 40. Here's the handoff. Picks up 8 here.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Breeze got it in the gun. My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
The Chargers with a nickel look here on defense. Breeze from the shotgun. Michael Crabtree on the receiving end. The Colts will go for it here on 4th down and short. To the ground. The Colts turn the ball over on downs.
The Colts had time go for it on 4th down, and they fail. I did not understand the decision, but you got to make sure your team doesn't get down from that. You got to keep them up.
The Chargers put some points on the board on their previous possession. Although it was just a field goal, Phil, they'll be looking to add some more right here.
Oh, absolutely. I think they were disappointed in that last drive. You got it going. You think, here comes a touchdown, and it doesn't work, and you kick a field goal. So a little disappointed. That should give them some momentum to get tougher and make this happen and get a touchdown.
1st down at the 49. Jumps up and hauls it in.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Taylor's completed his last 6 passes. The line of scrimmage, the 36. The Chargers snap it at the 36. He's into the open. Gains 19.
Sims is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the 1st down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the 1st down. Teams in the NFL spend about 30-40% of their time all week long practicing plays in the red zone. So there's a lot they can do here. Let's see if they come up with
touchdown, San Diego Chargers. Sims' 5th rushing touchdown of the season. Hold on a minute. They're going to stop play and take another look at that last one. They're going to take another look at this one to try to determine if it was an accurate spot.
Well, Jim, when there's a challenge of spotting the football, what they're doing when they go to replay, they're trying to see it has to be clear. In other words, it can't be, they're not going to move it 1 inch or something like that. They have to have a spot on the field where they clearly can see that the spot was not right for them to change where it was spotted.
Second down now.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line now shifting to the right.
He's going to get another carry.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
The wide receiver in motion. 3rd and goal at the 2.
I think the big decision is now, Jim, do you kick the football, take the 3 points, or do you go for it on 4th down? To me, you kick the football and get 3 points on the board.
Chip shot here. no doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
That field goal puts them in a great position to win the game. The defense now will be rallying, trying to make a stop.
Okay, yeah, you know, the good thing is they got the lead. We're in the fourth quarter, but in the back of your mind, you have to think, wow, we really could have used 7, and you worry that that 3 points is going to come back to haunt you.
The Colts in another battle here today after playing a tightly contested game just a week ago. The score's 20-17.
These guys need to make something happen on offense with time beginning to run out. Handoff. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Got to be a little more creative on the offensive side. When you're down a score here late in the game in the fourth quarter, you got to mix it up. That run is not going to make it work.
Second down here. Time is running out. The defense knows it's playing with the lead, but doing whatever it can to just try to run out the clock. Second down and 8.
Toss to the outside. Outside and just nothing there as Ogletree is a massive presence and makes the tackle.
It's third down coming up. Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. Big third down coming up here. Defense lining up here late in this one, trying to hold on to the lead. Third down and 12.
Michael Crabtree with the catch. The Colts believe they can pick up the first in this short yardage situation and keep the offense on the field.
Crucial play here. Fourth down on the way. They'll go for it on fourth down. Late stages.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Decker's got the catch and the first.
No one's going to get him now. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
Decker's role on that scoring drive cannot be overemphasized. What a performance by him, helping them get down the field.
Listen, he did his part on that drive. When they called his number, he came through with the catches.
The Chargers ready to return the kick.
Sims is going to test the coverage this time. And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20.
The Chargers offense comes out here, Phil, desperately looking to put a drive together that can give them a chance here late to win this game.
Always the tough thing to do in a situation like this for the offense is don't try to make the big play. Let it happen. Take a short gain if that's what the defense is giving you, especially on first down. Get this drive started by doing the right thing.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way.
The Chargers coming to the line, still have all 3 of their timeouts here in the fourth quarter.
Second down and 10.
Taylor's going to scramble. It's wide open.
Taylor's tackled down at the 29. The Chargers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Coming up, third down, a huge moment.
The Chargers have it at the 29.
And a flag is down. The defense will take the penalty.
Dansby, he's got a lane to the ball carrier that time, and he took advantage of it, saw it, reacted, made the tackle in the backfield for a loss.
The Chargers have been involved in some tight games these past 2 weeks. They won one last week, but now they trail in another close one, Phil.
Jim, in these close games, which we seem to see almost every single week, it usually comes down to which team doesn't turn the football over. Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
He'll throw it over the middle. And he's tackled down after picking up the first. That's a timeout call. First down. Pressure on every snap now. First down and 10. Scans the field. Grabs it with one hand. One-handed catches, Bill, are becoming a thing of art.
Well, they practice it now, Jim. I think as they're growing up, you see them practice it out on playgrounds when they're in practice, and they come out here in the game, and they just make it happen. That is really, truly an incredible one-handed catch.
They're going back up top. The catch by Hopkins.
This is why teams are always practicing two-minute offense for situations just like this. You have the football under 2 minutes to go. You're losing. You pick up some good yards, and your player is smart enough to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. Taylor's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. Bill, it's third down. They are in four-down territory, and the defense knows that.
Yeah, and you get a situation like this, Jim, on the defensive side, you need one of your pass rushers to come through and get on that quarterback.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
The D-lines, they're seeing something on the offensive side. Everybody's shifting to their left.
And the grab is made by Ladarius Green.
Well, when you see a play like this by the offensive player, that is a great reflection on the coach. You can tell they've gone over these situations. When you're fighting the clock and you can get out of bounds, get it done. Good job by the offensive player there.
First and goal, takes it out of the eye. That brings the play to an end. The Chargers have to take their final timeout. That's it. This will be the 8th play of this drive. The Chargers come to the line with a bunch set. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with them. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You see the linebackers moving? What they're trying to do is confuse the quarterback.
Toss, jams it across the goal line for the touchdown. What a call to win the game, running it into the end zone.
You said it right. It's what a call. The defense expecting pass all the way. The offensive coordinator calls the run, and it gets them the winning touchdown.
The Chargers getting set for the point after. Inside of the uprights. The Colts are ready to return the kick. And as he's taken down, that's going to seal it, as they will not get another playoff in time. What a game it was. Comes down to a touchdown to win it at the end.
Nothing like scoring late in the game to win it. When everything is on the line, the tension's there, the crowd's into it, and you make the play to win that game, it doesn't get any better.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.